Today is Monday, Parashat Shofetim. Parashat of this week opens with the idea of the first pasuk, Shofetim veShoterim titen lecha bechol she'arecha. Shofetim is judges, veShoterim, in modern Hebrew it's policemen, or we call them enforcers. You shall have in all your gates. In other words, you should have judges that adjudicate cases and enforcers that enforce the law and enforce the judgment. And anybody in his right mind would understand the importance of law and order and an honest judicial system. Kol she'arecha, all your gates, they used to have the courts of law were next to the gate. And therefore, every city, every area should have law and order, people who adjudicate and people who enforce the law. That's the plain meaning and very easy to understand and makes total sense. An honest judicial system is a necessity for any society. But our sages understand the pasuk in a couple more layers. First of all, we notice that the pasuk is written in singular. Shofetim veShoterim, titen lecha, for you, for yourself. And because of the way that the pasuk is written, our sages understand also that it speaks about the individual. You should have Shofetim veShoterim for yourself. Yourself, judge yourself. What is the right course of action to take? What is the proper way to deal with a certain situation? That's the level of Shofetim, of judges. You judge, you evaluate, you consider the various aspects, and you come to a ruling. And then you need Shoterim, you need to enforce whatever conclusion you arrive to. And that is not just for a society, but also for the individual as he faces many choices in life to make the right decision, that's the judges, and then to enforce it, to follow through with it. Other sages explain also that before you can judge others, you have to judge yourself first. You, Shofetim veShoterim titen lecha, first you, and then you're able to consider if other people are doing the right thing or the wrong thing. So first, judge yourself. And finally, another understanding of this pasuk, the pasuk says you shall have judges and enforcers for all that you will give in all your gates. So we said the court of law were next to the gate of the city, but there is also the gates of the person, the eyes, the ears, the mouth, the nose. These are gates, and we have to adjudicate and rule what is the proper thing to hear and to avoid things that a person shouldn't hear, what is the proper thing to see, and certain things that shouldn't be seen, don't look at them, and the mouth, certain things that are okay to put in your mouth to eat, and certain things that you shouldn't, and enforce whatever you come to a conclusion that is improper to eat, whether it's kosher or not kosher, or whether it's good for your health or not good for your health. And then finally, what words that come out of your mouth should also be something that is the subject of self-control, to think and consider, should I say this or not say it? And once you've made that intellectual decision, then enforce it in the sense that go according to what you consider to be the proper course of action. And these are some of the ideas associated with the first pasuk in the parasha of this week, Parashat Shofetim. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.